God, dang, year 3. Already, y'all. Already going into year 3 for Ruben Bane. Like, this is it. He out of here. And I told Ruben Bane, I never spoke to him, but, you know, he my best friend. But I told Ruben Bane, you selfish, dog. You selfish. I told Tolbert Bane this. I did tell him this. I said, he's selfish. He only going to give us 3 years. Don't be selfish. Be a Kane, baby. Stay all 5. Stay all 5 years. Don't do it to us. Let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. But no, I'm excited for Ruben Bane. I want to see what he does this season. Wish him all the best and everything else. But I have to say this. I am excited. I was talking about Popo, and that's what we'll get back to. I want to see Popo. I want to see him play in the middle. I want to see him knocking heads off, making plays. I don't remember. Well, what was the linebacker play that gave us? Perryman, Denzel Perryman. You know what I'm saying? I need a ball in that middle. Wesley Basaint, it's your turn now. Going in year 4, Wesley. You're going in year 4, Wesley. We need that. We need that. And our defensive line, and Mesidor coming back. Hope he got his feet right. Hope he got the right shoes. Whatever you got to have. Glenn, what's up with you? What's up with you, brother? I just feel like when it comes to those guys, man, we got to create more pressure on the defensive line side, right? And I think the philosophy was our D-line was going to be able to create pressure so we could still drop, 7 or 8 back there. But we didn't create that pressure, unfortunately, consistently. And I think that's something that Coach Heatherman has to definitely draw up, because you got to be able to affect the quarterback. He can't sit back there like a sprinkler head, just batting the ball, going around in circles. Can't do it. You won't win that way. You got to be able to get the quarterback off the mark. You can't let him feel like he's on throwing balls against air, because these quarterbacks are too good. They will light you up. And we saw that. Quarterbacks that don't have fear and they become fearless become dangerous. They become dangerous because they have no fear. Quarterbacks don't think about it. The only time quarterbacks have been hit in their lives is only in a game. Only in a game. So they don't have a lot of that knock on them like everybody else. They don't even have thud on quarterback. You better hit a quarterback 2 hands below the waist. That's all I can tell you. So I say all that to say I'm excited about the future. I don't know. I don't have a report on anything with Emory throwing the ball. Was it Luke Nickel and those guys? Any of those guys throwing the ball? So it'll be interesting. Judd Anderson in the building. Judd Anderson in the building. Is he going to be launching the rock around Green Tree? I don't know. But we're going to definitely find out here this spring. And I'm excited for it, man. Year 4, I banked last year in the books. And it is what it is. But I did say this. The Miami Hurricanes kick off, the title of the show, Miami Hurricanes kick off 2025 spring practice amid high expectation. And the expectations are high for these Canes. The expectations are extremely high. We're going into year 4. Got the transfer portal. We got good guys. But y'all still on that Manny train. Those guys are now gone. Oh, coach thought he heard something. Thought I had to get my Rollo get busy tool. Hold up. My bad. Thought I had to get the Rollo get busy tool. But anyway, shout out to my dog Rollo. So the expectations are high when it comes to this. The fans want results. We were blessed with Cam Ward having an opportunity to get him on the thing. And then we get Carson Beck. I would say, if you want to make it arguably, the number one quarterback in the transfer portal. So we struck gold twice when it came to quarterbacks. Again, it's another one and done. However, a lot of people are high on Luke Nickel right now. Everybody kind of throwing Emory Williams to the trash for whatever reason, but regardless, people are high on Luke Nickel. So these guys have a chance to sit another year, so far as Emory, and learn behind two different types of quarterbacks. Cam Ward and now Carson Beck. And for Luke Nickel, be behind Carson Beck. Angels about to get the blicky, about to get blick in around here. And shout out to St. Villa. You all right, coach? Oh, I'm going to be all right. Trust me. I'm going to be all right. As my middle school math teacher, shout out to Mr. Sank in the building. I don't know if y'all remember Mr. Sank, if y'all from Miami. He used to always tell us, I got a dog that bark over here and bite over there. If you don't know what that means, then go ask somebody. I got a dog that bark over here and bite over there. I'll leave it at that. Cane juice biting. Demetrius, what's up, baby? I'm good. Gil, how you doing? We need two proven wide receivers and Martinez caliber running back and a healthy Carson. Well, I'll say this. I think Mark Fletcher is that caliber of running back, right? I think he is that caliber of running back. I think Jordan Lyle, I think our running back room is okay. I really think our running back room is okay. So far as the types of running backs we have and so far as their style of running and the depth. I feel confident about our running back room. I've never been concerned about our running back room in these past 3 years. I've never had any concern. When Mark Fletcher was down, there was a little concern because like, oh man, wasn't sure he's going to come back the way he did because of the kind of injury he had. So then Coach Cristobal goes in and gets Damian Martinez. I'm like, ooh, good. And then Mark Fletcher has the kind of year he had. So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. What you know about that, man? Mr. Sank was from Park. He was at Parkway. Mr. Sank was at Mr. Butch Sank. That was his name. I don't know where that cat at right now. Oh, I got a call on the line. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. Give me a second here, caller, and I'll get to you as we bring in the next person off in the building. Got to introduce somebody right quick before I get the next caller on the line. I'm going to bring in this guy. Not only is he a myth, not is he only an urban legend, not only does this dude be talking, but y'all clap it up for my dog, D Streeter, that showed up in the building. Damn, he still ain't showed. He missing. Street, where you? God, golly. And you come in on mute. You on mute. You still on mute. All right, we're going to try it again. While you get that fixed, I'm going to take this caller because you still on mute. My dog messed up his intro. All right.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, take the call in the building. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
Hi, this is everybody's favorite resident Miami fan. I just wanted to call in on this amazing Wednesday show and say, go Canes! Woo!
Miss Hayes, that's you?
No, that's really flawed.
Two guns. What's up, two guns?
The Miami Hurricanes versus the Texas Longhorns for the national championship of college football. How do we feel, fellas?
I feel great. We can play the Burger King Hefty Hoes. It don't matter to me. We're going to whoop them.
Let's hype it up. Yes. Let's hype it up. Texas on one end, Canes on one end, orange on orange, right? History versus history. Why
No,
not?
history versus
we
no
got?
history. Wait a minute. Let's get that part straight. History versus no
Hey,
history.
I was right. I was trying to help because that's the only thing that y'all have is history. So I was trying to bring the history so that we could bring something, but nothing else is going to work, right? You know what I'm saying? So y'all are going to win the off season. So this is great. I'm hoping that we get to hear more about the defense. This is super exciting for me. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear about this defense. I don't care about the offense. I care about the defense. Is Street here? Did he figure out his technology?
Yeah, he was good.
I said 2 guns in the house.
Hello. I can't hear him very well.
No,
Because you got a Texas cell phone.
no, you can't hear me. Man. I said 2
Right.
guns in the house. 2 guns.
Hi, Street. How are you?
What's going on? I said 2 guns in the house. What, you just listening? You not watching?
I'm just listening. Whenever I call, I pause the show. Hey, I'm in
got
the
a radio voice, don't she?
show.
Yeah.
She
She sound like Wendy Williams. She sound like Wendy Williams.
voice. She do.
How you doing? Say that for us, really, Florida. How you doing?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Absolutely not. Come on. You know I don't adhere to the do this, do that.
I was just
But
asking.
you know what? Here's the thing. Nobody else is calling, right? So you need somebody to pop the show off for you. So your resident Texas fan, okay, we'll do the trick, right? And when I come on, everybody likes to talk about Texas in the chat, so it makes it even better. So I'll rile up the people for you. And then they'll want to call in to either combat me or to slob all over Miami. And it's perfect. You win-win. No?
Slob all over Miami. That's what we're going to go with this.
Slob all over Miami at any time.
I love it. Well, let me get into these practices really, Flo. I appreciate you calling in with that foolishness.
You're welcome. Go Canes.
Matter of fact, hold on. This is for you.
What is the thing?
Hold on, but this is for you.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Get that crap out of here. And here's what I
Wait,
will
can
say.
you tell me the saying? What am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to say go Canes?
It is go Canes, but here's what I'll say. Yeah,
Okay.
better than hook 'em. Here's what I will say before I let you go. At least my coach dressed himself. All right. So with that being said, we'll holler at you.
Hey, you wish you got better. Maybe, you know what? That's the fix. Maybe if somebody started dressing him, he would learn how to win. Chat later.
Oh God.
I don't know. You answered that phone. Who told you to answer that?
I didn't know it was her. It don't have names on here, just numbers. So somebody hit the bill.
Somebody hit what?
I don't know, just do something different. But anyway, Street, I was coming in here talking, and I was talking about the Canes. I was actually talking about the expectations. We in the spin cycle of here we go again. Same old ish, dog, just a different day. Everybody's super excited. I talked about how you fired me up the other day, talking about JoJo Trader, the best receiver we're going to have in the next 10 years, and all that stuff. And I told you, dog, you ain't Street, you wouldn't lie to me. I know you ain't going to lie to me.
I won't.
But I will say this. I have to walk with some reservation. Now, you've been to these two practices. We've only had 2 practices. You've been to both. I talked about some of the players. I'm excited to see a guy like Popo. I know you talked about Malachi Toney. I think Wesley Basaint, he got to do something this year. I said last year he was a guy that had to step up. Been playing since freshman year, going into year 4. He's got to now be the guy, right? That's because to me, you can't be a 4-year. I don't want to say he was a starter his first year, but he definitely played a whole bunch.
Right.
Played a lot.
Right.
And he was one of the first guys Mario Cristobal went to go get when he came down, when he got the job. Am I right about that? Or was he already here with Mario? No.
He was the first guy Mario went to school. He was the first guy.
Yeah. Still had his tie on from the press conference.
Right.
So Coach Cristobal saw something in him. Everybody talks about how Coach Cristobal is a great recruiter. So if he decided, I'm not going to even change my shirt and tie, and I'm going to get that guy, then that guy needs to now be something, right? Okay. That's just my expectation for him. Okay. 6'2", 200 pounds. Everybody's going crazy about Xavier Lucas.
Had an interception today in practice. Looks fast.
Looks fast, or is he fast? Because I know
Big.
somebody else that look fast and they ain't run a fast time and everybody hating on him. I don't know why, but I just had to put that out
No,
there.
he's 4.4. He said he'll be 4.3 by the time he leaves. He's fast for real. Fast.
What kind of pick did he have? Like he broke on it, or like took pick? What was it? Talk to me.
I think it was the first play versus Nakar. Tried to go deep on him. I think it was Nakar.
Who's throwing that thing? Judd Anderson?
No, it was the first play, Emory. Dylan Day broke on him. Dylan Day has been flashing too.
Dylan Day. All right.
Yeah.
Who, if you had to say in these two practices right now, I know I'm finna say something real bad that I probably shouldn't say because I'm really contradicting myself, being a hypocrite, but I'm gonna say it. One guy on offense, one guy on defense. You only seen two practices in the underwear Olympics. Who's the man, offensively, defensively?
JoJo Trader is the most talented wide receiver we've had in the last 10 years. Go in the comment section. Go start naming the names of who you think is more talented. He's the most talented wide receiver we had in the last 10 years.
Okay. And on defense?
On
who
defense,
popped off right now?
2 days, who's popped off?
Who's the guy you say? That's the dude right there. Damn.
Emory Williams, bro.
Really?
Had interception. Yeah, he's been and Amari Wallace. Amari Wallace is small. He looks undersized, right? Maybe 5'10", but he's very aggressive and instinctive. He gets to the. I've seen him go against those 6-7 tight ends 2 practices in a row, bro, and make a play. He's very instinctive. Been playing safety since he was 6-7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing he ain't seen. Very instinctive, dog. He looks small back there, but he's like Jaquan Johnson. He gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is read some Nikes. Gotta learn how to read Nikes. He'll be all right.
Is he quick? Is he fast? What's his superpower?
He's instinctive. I mean, he has a lot. He's quick. He's fast. He's aggressive. He's been playing safety forever. Like Cam Kitchens. Like Cam Kitchens. He's been playing safety forever.
All right. Elijah Lofton. They talk about the sophomore woes, if you want to call it that. It'd be his sophomore year. He was used sparingly in the offense last year. I think it was fine how he was used, but sparingly. Do you think he'll have a bigger role this year?
Yeah, I think Elijah Lofton is going to leave Miami. One of the best tight ends Miami's ever had, bro.
Oh, boy, you almost scared me, Street. Hold up. You can't put a comma that long in there. Pause. You can't. Because you said, hold on. Listen to what you said. I think Elijah Lofton is going to leave Miami, and then you rubbed your forehead like that.
I think.
And I thought you were saying transfer portal. Okay, you scared.
At the end of this, Elijah Lofton name is going to be in the rafters. He's just a football playing guy, bro. Like, if you go look at his history, he played against Jeremiah and Chaminade. He had 5 touchdowns. He played against Miami Central. They came back out there to Vegas. I think he had 4 touchdowns. He's the epitome of a football player. He will block you. He's strong. He don't talk. I don't know. I don't know what he do in his spare time, but he's just one of them guys, man. He's a football player, and we just had a really good tight end. But I think this kid is. I think Elijah Lofton is a football player. You look up football in a dictionary, you see a picture of Elijah Lofton. He's just a football player. Make plays.
So here's my question then. How do you assume they plan on using him? Like just that whole H-back kind of guy where he could be the tight end, the fullback, that sniffer guy, as that's what they call him, the sniffer. Like he could also, I think even in the season, we saw him split out in the slot one time.
He shows up everywhere, right? But I think they'll use him as a traditional tight end. He blocks really well, bro. If you look at him blocking as a freshman, man, when he block you, you stay blocked.
So this it brings me to the next question.
Okay, no, hell no. You the fucking expert. You tell me. This was
Well,
the
I
line.
ain't been there.
The line, I'm finna tell you. The lineup was Ray Ray. The lineup was Ray Ray. It was Lofton. It was OJ. And it was not Carr. There was no big guy in there. So you tell me what they plan on doing. You tell me what they about to do.
OJ, you mean JoJo?
JoJo, yeah, JoJo,
okay.
Not OJ, JoJo.
Okay, that's what
JoJo,
like,
Ray Ray, Lofton, not Carr.
And Chance is still dinged up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Chance Robinson. Okay.
He's not out there. What they about to do?
Like they're about to play some basketball on grass.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Because again, I don't see bigger guys. I don't know how. I don't see taller guys, and I don't know how that's going to work out. Now, I will say this: that may work in Shannon Dawson's favor because he's from that air raid tree, and that's kind of how they did it. When you saw the Tank Dale and those cats, a Tank Dale.
No, yeah, it looks like I told a lot of people. Just because guys were on the bench doesn't mean the guys behind the guys are less talented. Like we saw Andre Johnson waiting to play and behind Santana Moss.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think what we're about to get this year is we're about to get a glimpse into what Hurricane Speed used to look like when guys played fast, like the Roscoe Parishes, and like we haven't had somehow we've escaped that in the middle of South Florida. We haven't had speedsters.
I think we lost a lot of those guys. If you really think about it, through those past 20 years, we've lost them. Here's 2 other schools, or we deemed them to be fast but too small, so we didn't take them.
Right,
and then they end up going to maybe a G5 or another school somewhere else. But like you said, we going back to the Santana days. You know, I know it's back in the days, but y'all leave me alone. We said we'll take that guy because he's got blazing speed. He got fire coming off his cleats. But we also going to find a way to get him on here through a track scholarship. So we don't have to burn a football scholarship. We get another guy. But Miami changed that rule. Well, they changed that rule because of Miami as well. But yeah, it'll be interesting because the game is changing.
Right.
The game is changing.
It is.
Right. Well, I'm going to ask you all this about Elijah Lofton. You're talking about tight end. So does that take a guy like Riley Williams? Not Riley Williams. Jackson Carver?
He's gone.
I'm Jackson Carver and those guys. You said Jackson Carver looked pretty big.
Those guys are huge. Carver and the other kid, yeah. Those guys are huge. Luke Gilbert, 6'7", 245 pounds. Alex Baldwin, 6'5", 245. Well, Lawson, yeah, those some big guys.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how they're going to use them from a personnel perspective. Are they going to use them in like 11 personnel? Or are they going to use them in 12 personnel? I'm just trying to get an understanding of, okay, we got these guys. Now, how do we use them? And you're saying that when they first went like competition, like I guess that's perimeter or 7-on-7 type thing, that was the package that came out, was those.
Look like they're going to go fast. That's what it looked like to me.
All right, well, we're going to find out.
And then the backups, like those freshman wide receivers that oh, man. See, that's what you need. You need the competition. Every time we see a good freshman, we think about, oh, he's going to leapfrog the guy in front of him. No, the guy in front of him has to stand up. And then you get competition. And then you get a better team. Like, so Malachi Toney ain't waiting on nobody.
He on his way. He on his way.
He ain't waiting on. He's skipping line. He's trying to get to the pizza on Thursday, bro. He ain't waiting on nobody. So Ray gonna have to stand up.
Okay.
And that's it. And then you become a better team.
Okay. offensive line wise, I think we brought back 4 of the 5.
Yeah,
We bring back 4 to 5.
that's
So we
one
got a
thing.
very veteran group right there. And I
Yeah.
was saying before you jumped on, the running back room, in my opinion, has been the most stable since the Cristobal era has begun.
You think so? No, you
I
talking about
do.
now?
Yeah, since Cristobal started, he become the coach here. The running back room has been probably the most stable position, in my opinion, since he's been the head coach here. There was a little bit of worry when Mark Fletcher got hurt and Damian Martinez wasn't on the team yet. I was like, oh gosh, Lee, we got a freshman Jordan Lyle, we got a Chris Johnson. I'm just talking about body style. But then we got Damian Martinez and Mark Fletcher had his surgery, got better, and performed the way he did. Was I thought was remarkable. You know what I mean? And remember, a guy that we didn't see a lot of was what's my man name that came in and played?
Who?
Come on, man. What's his name, bro? He played a lot the year before and hardly played. We were like, oh, they're pushing him out. What's the running back name? How easy do we forget, y'all? See what happened? Out of sight, out of mind. AJ Allen. AJ Allen. Thank you, schoolboy. Oh, Showboy Kane. Thank you, Showboy Kane. AJ Allen. So we had some depth in that room that could definitely make a difference. So I felt good about the O-line running back room. And I still feel that way today, bringing 4 of those guys back. I feel very confident in our run game this year. I think we're going to see very similar results this year, maybe not even better, because Jordan Lyle is now a year older, bigger, faster, stronger, and making it happen. Mark Fletcher had a chance to be with Damian Martinez, maybe a little better football IQ in this thing. So I'm excited about that.
Jordan Lyle, even though they're just going through drills, I mean, he's the biggest guy, most well put the one, but he looks to have the most balance, and he looks to be the shifty one too. Like, he looks like he may be the full package, bro. Like, I watched him today, and he's gonna be exciting to watch. Hayes.
Okay.
He's gonna be exciting to watch. Bro, I'm just realizing, like, there was guys we were missing. There was a level of talent, right? Even though we out talented and out recruited a lot of schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of these guys, like if you go to the defensive side of the ball, these guys like Darius Hayes. Like Darius Hayes, these guys are huge, bro. 6'4", 230 linebacker.
That's better. My bad.
Like, we haven't had Darius Hayes.
Oh, that's my nephew.
That's Chase Smith. That's your nephew.
Yeah, Darius Hayes. What's up, nephew?
That boy is huge. You got him and Chase Smith in the lineup together. We haven't had linebackers that big before. Like,
yeah, and you got Popo too. He ain't no shorty.
No, he just smaller than them.
Yeah, he's just not as tall. But so okay. So bringing about Darius Hayes, him coming out of high school, he was a Florida commit for a long time. Mario Cristobal goes to his living room and flips him.
Right.
Gets him to come to the U. I am, like, when I say a headhunter, knock your wig back, have your lace front ripped in the front. Let me tell you something. He's splitting wigs on his high school tape. Now, I get it. Last year he was in there, played sparingly, maybe some special team, and that's okay. I'm looking for these guys to take that next leap. And that's what I'm looking for. Because like you said, these cats coming in with 6'3", 6'4", 240, something like that.
Yeah.
And they look like they can run. They look like they can definitely run. And when I look at Wiley coming in, it's Kevin Wiley, I believe, out of Tampa.
Wiley, yeah.
I'm excited to see these cats, man. Now, I know they're young.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keith Sweat. They might be young, but they ready.
Chase Smith just has a sleeve on his leg. He all of a sudden, I mean, this is the first time it looks like, I mean, he doesn't look like that leg is bothering him anymore. Like, he looks to be fine out there. And I tell people that Chase Smith, for him to still be around, and they
Yeah.
have not ushered him up out of here.
He got
Somebody thinks really highly of him.
shout out to Coach Hayes, Chase Smith in the building. I said to y'all that he was my Pots player, pop off the screen player. I said that when he played at Bay Hill High School or somewhere up there in Melbourne, was all over. This dude was at receiver, defensive end, safety, running back, linebacker. He was all over the football field. And unfortunately for him, being at Miami, he was bitten by the injury bug, right? I hope, and remember that play he made his freshman year spring, this time last year, when he took off and went and caught that dude across the field. I'll never forget this play. I said, he got it. The problem is the injury bug has bit him. So hopefully he stays injury free this year. You know what I mean? Of course, all players get dinged up and knocked up a little bit. That's part of the game. But I hope he stays injury free this year, man. Because I think he's got it. You know, but it happens.
You said it. He pops off the screen sometimes. Like he does. He pops off the screen. And flashes and get from sideline to sideline really fast. I just hope he put it all together, man. I hope this year is his year. But for him to still be here, because they've ushered a lot of guys out the door. Like people, if y'all don't understand how this stuff works, man, they've asked a lot of guys to leave. Yeah.
Hey, you ever been to a hotel or something where the revolving door just spins by itself and you got to kind of slip in? That's what it's like. Right there at the Heck Center. The door just doing this. It's spinning by itself. You better, when they throw you in there, you just spit out the other side, dog. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Now, let's get into these trenches. When you're at practice, where are the trenches being held? Is it close where you can really see it, or are they kind of down on the other end? How
they
does
still
that
hiding the trenches. Trenches be hiding. They hide them in the corner somewhere, man. They don't.
So you don't get to see the one-on-ones and stuff like that or anything?
Nope, but I got reports. And
I hear
Armando
binoculars? You ain't got no binoculars? You don't have no binoculars?
I ain't got no binoculars. I need to get some, huh?
Yeah, straight. Come on.
Hunting dude. Only hunting dude with binoculars. Who else got binoculars?
I got some binoculars.
Dude, hunt raccoons got binoculars. Who else got binoculars in here?
Somebody that go to the practice and can't see the D-line.
Binoculars, I need it. I don't want to just see it. I want to be able to record it.
They got binoculars that record, Street.
Do they?
Yeah, come on, Street.
Oh yeah, boy, you hunt raccoon. Boy, you hunt possum for real, huh? They got binoculars that record.
Listen, when the apocalypse come and the Walking Dead, Coach Hayes ain't gonna be hungry. Y'all boy gonna be talking about why Chick-fil-A ain't open. Because Coach Hayes done took all the chickens. That's why. Anyway, we're gonna have some raccoon sandwiches over there. But anyway, Armando Blount, I'm gonna just say this before you say that. Can I raise my hand again? You know why I'm raising my hand, Street?
Why?
Because he also was one of Coach Hayes' Potts players, pop off the screen player. Let us know about Armando Blount. What you hearing?
No, they say Armando Blount out there one-on-ones murking people. Say it
one more time for the people in the back.
They say murking people is gonna be hard to keep him on that bench or keep him behind. Like they say he look quick off the ball. And, you're 18 years old.
I don't think the people in the back heard you. That Coach Hayes said,
"Well, still got milk behind it." What's the saying? Got milk behind his ears.
Yeah, that is the saying. I never understood. I ain't never had milk behind my ears.
How did it get behind the ears? Because it fall out the bottom. That's a goofy saying. This saying don't make sense.
I understand breath smelling like Similac. I get that one. But anyway, I think we know what we're going to get out of Maui Noah on the old line. The center's returning. Cohen is back. Who else am I missing?
Bell that tackle, right?
Bell. He a big old dude, ain't he?
Oh, Bell is a monster, bro. Like big old, I don't even mean big old dude describe it well enough.
He old shadow maker. He old shadow maker.
6'8", 330. That boy going straight to the WWE.
He a big old cat. I think he has to do better with his hip being. And I always say football is the one of the craziest sports. They want big people to play like little people. They want people to be way up here, but to play way down here. Right? Because of leverage. It's just what it is. So I need you to be 6'8" because your arm length, usually the taller you are, the longer your arms are, the more you can weigh and still be effective. But I need you to play like you 6'2" because of leverage. So I think he stands up a lot more. And if you're watching this, Bill, stretch, bro. That's the best thing I could tell you. It's the best advice I ever heard. I heard an O-line coach told his offensive lineman, when you're watching TV, stretch. You can never stretch enough. That's the only reason you can't bend, because things are tight. So stretch. Stretch.
Right. Stretch.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me see. Oh, here we go. We got a question. What's up, Coach? Any update on Emory Brown? Did he participate in any drills?
Emory Brown not out there.
Dang. That boy
I haven't seen him. I heard he's still looking at a foot. They still checking him out, making sure he's all right. He's not out there. No Zaquan Patterson, no OJ Federica, no Mac, no Chance Robinson.
No OJ?
No OJ Federic. No.
OJ the Juice Man? Where he at?
I think he had surgery on. Something.
We gotta put one of them apple tiles on him, dog. Track that cat, man. Find out where he at, man. Where you at, dog?
Brown should have been back though. I don't know what's going on.
Open door. I'm just playing. I'm just talking.
So listen, because I gotta run. But check this out.
All right.
If Carson Beck doesn't start game one, right? Because I sat on the floor at the Heat game the other day, and Carson Beck was over there with our people, and I got to talk to him for a minute. You ever sat on the floor of the Heat game, Hayes?
Damn, dog, you just big time me on national TV. You just big time me street. Did you just?
Come on, boy, man. I get you down there, man. Light skin is gonna get to go on Thursday. You bring a light skin friend on Thursday. So I get you down there.
Hold up, Street, let me say this. And now, Miami Heat, you can't stop that love. Because Miami Hurricanes, you can't stop that love. It's a Heat event. All right, talk to me now, Street.
Get you down there, dog. So Carson Beck was there, man. We went and chopped it up and hollered at him. Happy to be here in Miami, dog. The car getting stolen. He was just like, "Hey, man, that's some Miami shit. I don't know." Hey. That's what happened. And you saw the video when he told the police they jacked my car.
No, he from Jacksonville, ain't he?
Yeah,
ain't he from Jacksonville?
Yeah. He's from Duval. I tried to get him to say Duval when I interviewed him. He was like, "No, not saying Duval." Hey, see if I get him to say it. See if I get him to say it now. Now that he's down here in Miami. So if it's a hypothetical question. If Carson Beck can't start the first game, right? Should there be a quarterback battle? And Carson Beck did not tell me he's not starting the first game. He actually said he's coming back in 28 days and then he's going to get his throwing motion back. He'll be fine. But should there be a quarterback battle?
So let me ask you a question first before I answer. If he's not starting the first game because of the injury, or he's not starting the first game because
of the injury?
Okay. Yeah, because if you in the first game already, bro, yeah, guess what that means? It's only 11 left that you guaranteed to have. So
there should be a quarterback battle between Emory, Luke, and Judd.
I think the Emory Luke battle will have already happened, right? I think they would know who is 1 and 2 out of that. If he's still not playing in the first game, that means he has been very limited in his throwing abilities that far in. You understand? Like, if you still not starting because there's something funky with your arm, then he just copped them a good check, and it is what it is. Do you try him out? Yeah, because after Notre Dame, I think we go Bethune-Cookman. So should he play Bethune-Cookman? Yeah, you could do a 50-50 split on that. You know, we'll say we go to Notre Dame. Well, Notre Dame comes to us, but we play Notre Dame first game. He's not ready to play due to the injury, like you said, and we go with Emory. Okay, Emory brings us out with a W. Well, business is business, and you done paid a lot of money for this young man just to get his car stolen. So you might have to 50-50 him with Emory, maybe first quarter, second quarter, drive, however it is, just to see what Beck may have. He may outperform him, not due to his injury. I don't know.
Well, when I say a quarterback battle, I mean Beck is out of it, right? Should Emory, Judd, and Luke be battling now?
No, because they're all there. They're there. They've already had 2 practices together March 5th. And if you can't determine from March 5th to August 31st, then damn it, you shouldn't be making $8 million a year.
I'm just checking. Yeah, if Carson Beck is not ready for the first game, like, should it be a quarterback battle or should they just try Emory out there, the golden child?
No, I don't believe that. I believe that you should know who your quarterback is. I mean, unless it's neck and neck. I mean, and if it's neck and neck like that, then I go with Luke. Because I always believe if my young one is here with my old one, I got more time with it. I got 3 years with Luke. I got 3 years with Luke. I have, after this year now, I'll have 2 more years with Emory. And if they're this close, I'd rather him get the OJT time. I'd rather him get the on-the-job training, meaning Luke, the on-the-job training, if they're this close. If they're like this, I go with the youngin. That's just because it only makes sense. I got 3 guaranteed years with him as a coach.
You say Luke Nickel 3 times and this dude shows up. The villain. Shout out to the villains, man. You say Luke Nickel 3 times and Bird just show up. I told you Luke Nickel from ATL. He that boy, the best one since Sunshine.
100 facts, coach. And Luke we trust.
That boy just pop up. Luke Nickel, Bird pop up.
Shout out to Birdstone in the building, man. Old member in the building. Love it. But no, I'm just saying, Brandon Took say every time. Look at that. Every time I hear that. You must be a Luke Nickel fan. No, look at Dave V. Luke is greater than Emory. But y'all,
fair weather like a motherfucker. Luke done broke his arm for y'all. Rivalry game, win one for the Gipper. Dog, Luke Nickel looked 5'8", 5'9". When I was like, hey man, Luke Nickel don't look tall at all. He looked 5'9", but I didn't realize how tall our quarterbacks was, dog.
Listen.
He actually 6'2", 6'1", but our quarterbacks are tall. Like, I didn't know Emory was 6'5".
Yeah. You're a big dude. So I'm gonna say this to you, Street. It's funny. We talk about that, the fair weatherness.
Mm-hmm.
When Luke Nickel, when Emory Williams took over for Tyler Van Dyke, boy, Emory Williams is the future of the Canes. The next Ken Dorsey. Oh, he could be Gino Toretta. Bro, that man went out there and broke his arm, came out there and threw 3 screens. He sucks. He's terrible. Oh.
And they just move right on, right?
No. When I tell you, boy, y'all cats tough out here in these streets, boy. Y'all tough.
They are, dog. I mean, it's almost like Men in Black. They just forget, like, they were saying Emory was better than Ja'Cory and all that just go out the window. Like it, and it's like, man is horrible. Well, somebody tried to tell you that somebody was.
Bro, Street, we got to come up with some kind of app that we're going to call it the receipt app. You know what it does? It scours the internet like ChatGPT to find all of, just using you for examples. Right here, perfect example. Brandon Took said, "Jit trash, been trash." And in 2 years, when he go and win the Heisman, I could pull up Brandon Took's comment right here that says, "Jit trash, been trash." And throw it in his face.
It's called Twitter.
Yeah, but people don't tweet on the live shows. The comments in the live shows, I'm saying.
Bro,
because now it's content.
Bro, y'all fell weather like a mug.
Coming to the callers here in a second. They fell weather like a mug, bro. Like,
Ray come in, he catching the jug machine. Year one, they like, oh, Ray gonna take somebody's position. 2 years later, Malachi on the jug machine. They like Malachi gonna take Ray position.
And you know what, Street? I said this before you came on. It is practice 2. And this is typically how this goes, believe this or not. And I want you to think back when you went to the first practice last year, if you can remember. The new car smell or the new toy is going to always shine better than the older toy because people are anticipating their arrival.
Right.
Like you said, when Ray came, oh my God, Ray. This year, Malachi. Right?
Where's mama? Send us some flowers.
The year before that, right? I'm just saying, think about the year before that, guys that have left. Hold up, remember this? Oh my God, Chris Johnson. He's lightning in a bottle. Oh my God. As soon as he went out there, man, that dude trash. God dang.
Bruh, they don't give him no chance, bro. We got cussed out about Bashard. Wow, Bashard's not better than Restrepo. Why should he be out there? We couldn't do nothing with 4-3. We couldn't do nothing with a 4-3 jack. Man, we couldn't do nothing with him. Man ran 4-3 at the combine. That's when it gets real.
That's that laser too. Now that ain't old coach at the park talking about ready, go, and then hit the button. Ain't no, you know how the coach be like, ready, go.
Nah, that's that laser.
So I'm gonna tell you how people cheat. What people don't realize, you know, it's not really a cheat. It's just the human response time. I actually learned this in college. Remember, kids that run a 40 on a hand clock, where the time discrepancy comes in is at the start.
Mm-hmm.
When that kid takes off, you have to see that, process that, register that, and your thumb has to hit the button.
Right.
That's where you get these weird times from. So when he crosses the finish line, right?
Right.
And here's the thing. People don't realize this. The guy that's holding the watch is at the finish line. So you're 120 feet away. 120 feet away from the guy when he starts.
Mm-hmm.
So when I start the clock, right? And he comes across the finish line, remember this? Mm-mm. That's why their times are so much better when it's hand time. Remember, we're talking about a 1/10 of a second, 100ths of a second. A 4.39 look way different than a 4.46. I went through that whole thing last night. But that's the difference in the time of me seeing you start, me hitting the button, to me stopping the button is less than a 1/10 of a second. And that's where you get the, oh, he ran a 4.3 in practice, dog. But that laser don't care. Because as soon as you take your hand off that pad, that clock start.
But that laser don't.
It ain't got no friends.
Ain't
got
got
no bias.
That laser gonna tell you the truth. He be like,
hey, you can't in street.
Like, that laser be like,
in street. You can't pay it off either.
No.
You can't pay it off. You can't pay it off.
That laser tell you the truth.
We got a couple phone calls in here. We've been on here an hour. We got 832 people in the building, man. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, aka X, in the building. So we'll definitely check it out. I got my man Neckbone. He back for some more, but we're gonna chop it up. I want to ask you one quick question before we go. You know I can only keep it real, keep it one way. Shad.
What?
Go to sleep, Shad. Talking about the laser is DEI.
What?
All right. You know we can't do all roses. I gotta find out. Let's peel back the layer of the onion now, Street.
Uh-huh.
What have you seen in the past 2 days? You like, I don't like that.
I think we need a quarterback coach.
Who?
I think we need a quarterback coach, man.
So who's talking to the quarterbacks? Dawson?
Nobody. They're talking to each other. And it's a GA guy that be out there, but he's been out there. The guy with the red
beard? With the red beard?
I think we need a quarterback coach, but I'm not sure why we don't get one.
Hold on, Street. God dang on it. Now wait a minute, Street. Shout out to Canes Talk Live. 841 people in the building. We're gonna get it to you raw, real. And wait a minute. So the redhead dude that was way back here with Coach Ponce.
Yeah, looks like the same guy to me. You know, there's a bunch of coaches out there, and there's no list or anything like who they are because there's 1,000 coaches out there now. But yeah, so it looks like the same guy to me. Like a GA, like type GA guy.
So what is
X
Shannon Dawson
was
doing?
talking about it today. X was saying how the quarterbacks, like, there's nobody really.
So wait a minute. What is Shannon Dawson doing? I know he does receivers in essence. So we got two receiver coaches?
Drawing plays. He's drawing plays. He's like, Cam Ward ain't walking through that door, Dawson. He's drawing plays. I think so. Just my suggestion. And X. And half the villain. Just who am I? I don't make any.
I don't like this street. I don't like what you're saying.
Hey, man. But I tell you this, man, before I get out of here, I believe this is what my philosophy, and I've been talking this with the villains, with the members for a while. I gave it to them a couple weeks ago. I believe this has a chance to be the best team Mario has had. And let me break it down to you, because year one, Middle Tennessee takes us to the woodshed. We crying and shit. And Florida State takes us to the woodshed. It was ugly. It was all bad. 5 wins. Then they come back the next year with Cam Kitchens and James Williams, and they have that season where they play a bunch of close games.
Okay.
So, like last year, now, hey, you're a coach. This is the type of things that catapult teams to the next level. Like going into Florida, right? Knows what's going to happen, and they kind of wipe them out. Down at Cal, 3:00 in the morning, and you come back and you win that game, right? Those are the type of things where teams grow. You know what I'm saying? They grow out of things like that, those experiences. So I believe last year's team goes into Syracuse, should have won that game. They lose that game. The team is growing. I don't know how it started from 5 wins, but fuck it, it did. But it's growing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my key to this. Then you add a Carson Beck who's been in college for 7.5 years. He's played in the ACC. He's played in big games. And you just add him to that team. You couldn't do that 5 years ago.
No, you could not.
You would have to start with whoever the hell you had back there, right?
Emory Williams and Luke Nickel. Like,
right.
That's what you would have had to do, yeah.
But you add a veteran guy with 2 Lamborghinis, a TikTok famous girlfriend, 38 leg tattoos, who's been in college football forever, to this team that I just explained. And I think it's a recipe. I think it's a recipe for winning. Now, we may drop 1 or 2. I think Mario always got 1 or 2 in the bag. So with everything he's built, right? You know what I'm saying? For some reason, just we don't. Georgia Tech didn't make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Syracuse didn't make sense. We're gonna have them, but the make sense, the game that don't make sense has to be the right game. Like Notre Dame, NIU. It just got to be the right game. Like Ohio State, Michigan. It can't be the game that's gonna hurt.
Okay. Okay. No, I can't believe I'm about to agree with that. I agree with that. However, I want to go back to this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back to the standard of why are we. I want to word this correctly. I want to make sure I word this correctly because I don't think we've ever talked about this. The demand of excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Our coach demands excellence, right? He always talks about work hard, grind, do the right things. How you do anything is how you do everything. All of the cliche things that you put on the wall, all the locker room, signage and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're becoming a fan base now that is accepting, well, he's going to drop 1 or 2. And we have now turned it into, we just got to make sure he drops the 1 or 2 in the right place.
Bro, we can't change our coach. Our coach has 1 or 2 in his pocket. because of his coaching accuracy, like who he is as a coach. There's a lot of things he does great, but we can't change him.
No. Yes, but we can demand more. What I'm saying is, to your point, if we cannot change him, okay, I hear you. However, we as a fan base and as voices of the Hurricanes, we can simply say we're not happy with this. Like the same way we laugh at Ohio State people mad at Ryan Day for losing 7 games in 8 years. And the games he lost, I understand it was Michigan. However, it doesn't matter. He lost 7 games in 8 years, and Michigan was a team that's going to the Natty or won the Natty. Like, I know it's the rival, but damn, that's more excusable than Georgia Tech, a 21-point leader against Syracuse, a Middle Tennessee State, not taking a knee against Georgia Tech. These are the things I'm simply saying is that's why I started this 12-0 thing. I'm caned out. Shout out to Cuban Kane.
You just changed the subject on me. That's all.
Who changed the subject?
You.
No, I didn't.
No, you did, because all I was telling you is I thought they were going to be better, right?
I did.
I'm not accepting him losing too. I'm not saying I feel good about it. I'm just saying. I just thought.
No, because when you said it, no, you to your point, you're right. But I came back with that because I watch other podcasts too, and people say the same thing. Like, man, we should go 12-0, but we're gonna drop 1 or 2. It's becoming that's becoming the standard. Like,
dog, because I think nobody knows why we didn't run the ball at Syracuse. Nobody knows why we didn't call timeout. Nobody knows how Georgia Tech beats us with 2 hurt quarterbacks. We don't know. We don't have answers for those. And I think if our coaching staff is set up the way it is, there's going to be things that happen in the season we don't have answers for.
That boy Shad say 1 and 2 is diabolical. Pocket is diabolical.
No, no, we cannot answer why not run the ball at Syracuse. Like, so it's going to be things we can't answer for throughout the season. Like, it's just how our coaching staff is set up. I'm sorry.
Hey, Gil, you ain't got to tease me with a good time. I bet, coach. I ain't see it. We need players that wear mirror shields like we used to with all our running backs in 2001. We look like gladiators. We play like one. Unfortunately, they're illegal now. That's the only reason they don't wear them. So I get where you're coming from. They're just illegal to wear. You can't wear them anymore because
but I think adding Beck to this team, like some people like, oh, you got a first rounder last year. I saw really Flaw just type that over her 2 guns. And you got a first rounder last year, right? I mean, but we did. I think he got here a year too early, right? So you insert another veteran quarterback. Okay. Look at Syracuse quarterback, right? And then look at Will Howard at the combine. Ohio State won with Will Howard and kicked Syracuse quarterback out the door. So he may not be better than Cam Ward. He just may be getting here at the right time. And he's good enough to win. And we know that. You know what I'm saying?
I hope the guy. I just want to talk trash to these people up here. That's really my whole goal. But I'm gonna do this, man. We got quite a few. We got 3 people back here in the back. I know you say you got to run. You want to take these 3 calls, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Let's take these 3 questions right quick. Get up out this joint.
What 3 calls?
I got 3 calls in the building. That's
baby,
what we do.
You're trying to get me to take 3 more calls, baby.
Kia, come on, man. Help your boy out, man. Come on now. Hey, we got 932 people in here, Kia. We trying to pay for dinner tonight. We'll take the first one in here. Too late.
Here's say 1 call.
All right, we're gonna take 1 long call. We got Neckbone 0407. We got Neckbone 0407 and 7416. All right, Neckbone, you up first, man. Talk to us.
Look out, my brothers from the Everglades down there in Miami. What's up, my brothers?
I'm good. Bone, talk to us. What's up, man? What's your question? You got a question?
Man, I'm coming to talk about these Canes, man. It seems like this year, without Cam Ward, what y'all gonna do, man? I mean, y'all got the white boy down there, the new deal. Man, I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna be no Cam Ward when that pressure get on him. He can't run, so we just gonna have to see if Mario Cristobal can just, you know what I'm saying, he can cook something up, which he ain't never ever been able to do with any good coaches. So I mean, I'm just excited, just like y'all is, to see this debacle. You know what I'm saying? But you know how it go, man.
Man, you know what, Neckbone? You don't call in here to say that. Let me tell you something, Neckbone. First of all, that first thing you talked about, we've been talking about that for an hour and 18 minutes. Second of all, no, I don't think Carson Beck is Cam Ward. However, he's Carson Beck. See, we always want to make comparisons. And that's the problem. Is your left foot the same as your right foot, even though it's a foot? No. But so but both of them serve an important purpose. And that's the problem right there. We always want something to compare to.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, do you think that what's his name, Michael Irvin will be head first or on all fours this year on the sideline? You know what I'm saying? Because you know he do that kind of stuff when they get down. We don't need Michael Irvin exposing himself like that, man. He gotta stand on his 2 feet. I can't have my boy out there like that. So I don't know. Y'all gotta give Beck a pep talk, but you know we can't have my brother out there like that, man. Son already embarrassed him. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know.
Man, leave Michael Irvin alone, man. That's all I'm gonna say. He played at Dallas. They had a lot going on. Hey, you know I do have a question, man. Netball, what's your last thing? Remind me to say something about that so I get the next 2 callers in. Let me lock this so it don't go through.
The conference has been locked.
All right, go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, Neckbone.
Oh man, dang, Coach Hayes, you don't want to hear from me today, man.
No, we rush. No, we rushing because I got 2 more callers. He got to go. I gotta run, take care of some stuff. We've been on here hour 20. We gonna get to the longer calls, but we gotta run. He gotta run. We gotta run. You know I love you, Neckbone.
All right, man. But, I was gonna tell you, man. You invited to the show tonight, man.
What
show?
Got
a show at Neckbone's Takes tonight at 10:30.
So
you know
okay,
you and the people bring your cups, bring your plates, bring your liquor. Man, we gonna break it down like a pound, break it down like an old transmission.
All right.
You want some good content? Come to TRAY 601 at 10:30 on the dot. Since Coach Hayes said I can't be on time, we're gonna cook it up for the fans tonight. This is specifically for the fans. Come on, y'all.
Now, Neckbone, can I say something to you, Neckbone, before I let you go? I want to give you some love. I want to give you some love. Bro. Yesterday, I almost blasted you yesterday. You know why? No, you know why?
What?
Because when I told you to plug your stuff, where can people find you? You dropped the ball right there. But the funny thing,
I don't know how to do that. You know,
you did an excellent job tonight.
So I'm just
Look at that.
As we go.
Look at you. No, you did. That's the excuse, my brother. I was disappointed. Here's Neckbone. Look at that. Really flawed even working. She didn't even put your doggone thing in the chat. She put the link in the chat for you because you know I was finna get you yesterday, though.
Shout out to Really Flawed and the 2 guns.
Pow, pow. All right, boy. Much love to you, Neckbone. All right, we got 2 more calls and we out of here.
Reverend Lenny Love. Salute to you, Streeter. I'll holler at y'all on the other side, but
10:30. I'm looking for you. I'll be there.
All right. I got you.
For sure. 0407.
What'd you say, Coach? Hey, who that was? Your nephew?
Yeah, that little nephew Neckbone. We call him Neckbone because when he was small, he fell off his bike and hit his neck bone.
Yeah. Street still on?
Yeah, he's still on. He can hear you.
Barely.
Hey, Street, what's up with Bobby Washington? I ain't heard nobody say he I know he ain't come back to be in the same position he was in, was he?
Ooh, good call.
I don't think we see Bobby Washington this year. Bobby hurt. Bobby tore his knee. He tore his knee up, yeah.
But Robbie left though, right?
So Robbie left.
Okay.
Robbie Coastal Carolina.
Okay.
So what? So Robbie kind of same build, and he plays similar to the boy out of Armwood, ain't he?
Robbie Washington.
Kevin Wiley. Yeah, Bobby Washington, the linebacker. Don't they play similar? Like when I ain't never seen.
I think Bobby is a lot faster. But I think they probably do. Yeah, they kind of similar. I think Bobby a lot faster. But Bobby got hurt, bro.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people the injury bug real, man. The Chargers released Joey Bosa. Damn. Oh well. Life goes on. Yeah, life goes on, and so do we. Real quick, man. You got one more question for us? Man, my other dude hung up, so we down to 2 questions. Shout out to Kia in the building. She made the man hang up.
You want me to be his friend? Okay, I'm gonna cut him off. All right.
Hello? Caller, talk to us.
Miss Hayes, I know that's you. I can hear you breathing.
That boy done fell in the dang portal.
Miss Hayes, I know that's you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Coach, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right, talk to us.
Thousand in here, dog.
This is Tony from Virginia, man. I called a couple. I've been trying to get in the last couple of weeks.
Tony,
I'm the youth basketball.
Yes, I remember we talked about the football. Yeah, talked about it. Your son was at quarterback. I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this quick. I know the last couple of times I've been long with it, so I'll make this quick because I know y'all got to get out of here. Last year's issues with the defense, Streeter. So stop putting on anything else but the defense, man. It ain't the run game. It ain't nothing but the defense against Georgia Tech and Syracuse. So don't put it on nothing but defense. Carson Beck has to be the last bridge quarterback.
Nah, you ain't gonna come in here and just heck nah. Back up. So last year was on the defense.
This is defense.
That's it. So there's no instance where the offense helps the defense.
Well, Georgia Tech, the offense didn't help the defense. I'll back off of that.
But Georgia Tech's offense helped their defense.
Yeah, they did for that game. They did, but for us, I'm talking about us. I can't worry about them. I'm talking about us.
That's what I'm saying. So us should have looked at that film and was like, "Hey, today our offense has to help our defense." But no, we did.
I feel like
we put them back on the field.
Helped our defense the whole season. The only time the offense didn't help the defense was in the Georgia Tech game, and maybe for a quarter of the Syracuse game when they gave up that lead because they got like 2 or 3 3 and outs. Other than that, it's the defense. If the defense played half as good, if the defense played 3 or 4 plays better the whole season, we talking playoffs.
It's a team sport.
I think, and I'm saying, it is. It's 3 phases, right?
When you're in a rowboat with your wife and she ain't rowing as well, what you be like? Hey, motherfucker, you gonna row what? That what you say?
Man, I'm gonna bite the bullet on that one because it's
that's what I'm saying. Because you're a team, right?
I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna roll my ass off because happy life, happy wife, happy life.
What else you get? I mean, honestly, I believe, bro. I believe. I spoke with somebody that spoke to Jeff Braun. They was on a visit when we played Miami, and they asked Jeff Braun before that game, "What's the game plan?" And he said, "We have to score." He said, "We have to score a lot. We're coming out with a trick play." That's what Jeff Braun told his parent, right? I believe when your offense is great, it puts pressure on your defense. That's what I believe.
Man, I'll backtrack on that one. No, that's the wrong term. The Golden State Warriors, when they went on their run,
with the basketball,
their offense put so much pressure on other teams that their defense was playing with really house money. Our defense was betting like crazy. So a good offense normally takes the pressure off of your defense because they got to score. So they got to do things uncharacteristic, or they gotta go even harder to score. They got to play mistake-free football. We were in the opposite situation last year where we had to play mistake-free football because our defense was so bad. Normally, good offense can mask a defense.
I got a light-skinned defensive coordinator right here.
So terrible.
I got a light-skinned defensive coordinator right here. Light-skinned, curly perm activated in his head. Hayes, if your offense,
I'm gonna get to my next because I'm gonna get y'all off of here.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on, Tony. He want to ask you a question. Go ahead, Street.
Hey, I'm asking you a question, Hayes. If your offense is potent, right?
Mm-hmm.
As the defensive coach, what does that do to your defense?
Okay, so you said, what does it do? No, he asked me.
The offense scoring fast, right? They putting up points, right? As a defensive coach, right? Does that allow you to relax?
No. So it's funny you say that. I would just, because I can give you a great comparison. The year we won state, we were scoring so fast. I want to say it was like game 5. I started counting up plays on defense. We had ran 102 plays in high school because we were on the field so much.
Right.
You know, Bo out there in 3 plays, they done right? Like they down the field, right? BJ Manley done took that thing 60, blah, blah. So mind you, we was at 102 plays plus those same kids. People don't realize that a lot of defensive players play special teams. The offense going back to the school was having a full party. You know how the buses be riding? You can see the offense like this, right? Like they be like this. Yeah, we won. On defense, everybody in the bus like this.
They probably sleeping.
Because it does defense.
No, because it wears them down. It wears them down. But here's the trick. But hold on, Tony. Tony. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Here's the trick. You don't want to go and say, offense, stop scoring so fast.
Right.
Like, you don't ever want to say, I mean, until the game is like in hand and you can kind of kill the clock. But we're talking about in the midst of the game. I don't ever want to say, hey, guys, can y'all only score 33 this game? Like, you don't want to do that. So now you have to find ways to try to, on defense, get them off the field. It is a tough balancing act because I never want to put a leash on a pit bull and make him a poodle.
I heard a prominent offensive coach playing in state championships in Miami explain to me, bro, we're not trying to score per se. They're trying to wear the defense down. That was his philosophy. He was like, we're going to throw it here. We're going to throw it there. We're not trying to score fast. Like, we're trying to wear you. And that's how he explained it.
So that's fair. That's fair. Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead, respond. So we go.
This is my response to that. Isn't the defense supposed to be able to pin their ears back and get after the quarterback or get after him? Why didn't we play more defensive linemen? I feel like our defensive line. I feel like we didn't play enough defensive linemen this year. The cornerbacks is the cornerbacks. The linebackers didn't play up to par. The secondary was terrible. But I felt like we didn't play some of the. I feel like we try to save red shirts instead of playing kids. We try to limit their games instead of just playing them and putting ways of defensive linemen to get after the quarterback. And I could be wrong.
Don't try to figure it out, Tony. Don't try to figure it out. Some of it you ain't gonna be able to figure it out.
Yeah, you ain't in the rooms. You don't. I said, hey, yo, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? Y'all go check out Miami Mayhem. But Tony, man, we appreciate. We're gonna close this thing out, man, and get up off.
Let me. I'm gonna ask y'all these quick questions. I'm gonna skip the bridge quarterback thing. So who do y'all think is gonna be the slot guy? Is it gonna be JoJo or is it gonna be Malachi Toney? And what's up with the indoor extension in the new weight room? Are they going expansion in the new weight room? Are they gonna even do that?
You got to ask Street about facilities. I ain't never been in the indoor. I wasn't invited.
I haven't seen any construction or no expansion. They're supposed to be building a lot of stuff, wasn't they? And I think the slot guy will be Ray Ray.
Yeah, from what I understand that the football facility, like the big football facility, they put that on hold because of the state of college football. But they said that they were going to do the indoor facility extended to 100 yards in the weight room, in the new weight
Hey,
room.
the college
But
football shit.
I've been looking, trying to find stuff. They haven't, and I haven't seen anything.
No, Texas A&M just built the $222 million facility. Some of the state of college football.
Only thing
I
I'm
know
gonna say,
I haven't seen any
is,
building. I haven't seen any building.
yeah, I'll just say this, Tony, in conclusion here. I've never been in the indoor facility. I've never been invited. How long is the indoor facility, Street? 80 yards?
It's 70 yards. It's 70 yards.
But then it got another little field. It has two fields.
Yeah, for the linemen.
Yeah, I got another little.
At the lineman field.
My problem with that is like, God dang it, Miami again. We ain't even got 100-yard indoor field.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why they said they're gonna expand it, but it's nothing to saying that they even got started or broke ground. I'm assuming they can break. If they can break ground, it's gonna be after the combine or whatever, after spring ball.
I'll say this, Street. My man Joe Milton, he can outthrow the indoor facility. He could outthrow the indoor facility.
Who do y'all got being the slot guy? You think it's gonna be JoJo, or do you think Malachi Toney gonna push him and eventually take him over?
It's gonna be Ray Ray.
Yeah, we in second practice, dog. We in the
second
Malachi
practice. Play though.
JoJo, but it's Ray Ray.
I think Malachi play though. I think Malachi gonna get on the field.
Yeah, but it's also two slots, man. You gotta remember, it's the left and the right side of this, according to what Street's saying. And again, it's only the second practice, dog. It's only the second practice. Because remember, we did the same thing when Ray came. Y'all said Ray gonna take what's his name spot, just like Street was saying earlier. Yeah. Oh, this kid gonna take that kid's spot. I get it, and I want people to understand this. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I'm a pain freak. Let's temper the expectation, because when most spring practices come out, you're going to see the new toys, because that's what your eyes are looking for. Who's the new guy? What does he look like? Everybody's going to showcase that, but eventually, right? It's like when you shake up the Kool-Aid, it starts settling down, right? You'll start to see it. You'll start to see things settling out. Right now, they're giving the young guys opportunities first. Why? Because they want to see how fast they can pick it up. See, there's a strategy behind spring ball that a lot of people don't realize. A lot of guys may go out there first because I want to see, can the youngin handle the pressure? Can he retain the information? I'm putting him on the spot. That doesn't mean he can't start or he won't start. But sometimes you see that quickly, and then you see it get dialed back, and then other things start to settle out. The cream start to rise to the top just because they're a little bit older. But every spring, that freshman, remember that when Ray first? Oh my God, Ray! Ray!
Yeah.
Every freshman for the last 30 years.
Yeah. Remember JoJo, even JoJo last year. Oh my God, look at JoJo.
and then they don't play.
Yeah, because
there's no doubt
about has a philosophy.
He could have played last year, bro. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, he could have played. But spring ball has a philosophy that a lot of people don't understand. Because you see a guy today doesn't mean he's going to be there tomorrow, right now. And these coaches don't care what y'all think about who should start, who not. They're looking at this daily day. Now, I'm not saying they make the right and wrong decisions all the time. I'm just saying, if you go look at a lot of schools across this country, a lot of their freshmen go out there because they want to see how much have they retained, right? They've been in meetings. How fast can you retain it, bro? Oh, okay. Guess what? That young dude going to be somebody. He got it down pat already. Now I can check that box for him. But if I wait for 2, 3, 4 weeks, right? Or if I wait 4 or 5 practices, in essence, for spring, he may have had a chance to pick it up down here, and I don't get a right gauge on him. I can't see how quickly he can retain. See what I'm saying? Because now he had a chance to sit back and watch the older dudes do it. You know how I go. But anyway, let me go. Listen, let me run, Tony.
Hey,
I appreciate
you, man.
Anytime, brother. Thank you, Tony.
All right, take care.
Take
care. Go Cane.
Yes, sir. Go Cane. All right, Street. Last question. I said, if I ever interview Michael Irvin, because yesterday I was talking about the 40-yard dash, and we was talking about 40s, and we were talking about the kids being in a 3-point stance, and that even makes a difference in your 40 time. And I said, if I ever get a chance to interview Michael Irvin, because they were like, when the last time? Matter of fact, Neckbone was on. He was talking about, man, last was 50s and 60s. We saw guys in 3-point stance at receiver. I was like, no, Michael Irvin used to be in 3-point stand.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hear what Michael Irvin had to say when he was in a 3-point stance. Like, did it help him? Did he like get down? Did he get down there? But he stopped doing it after a while. It's like it was a transition. I'm just saying, I wonder, I would love to hear his take on both sides of the 3-point stands at wide receiver.
I'm gonna ask
versus
him. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him when I see him on the sideline.
We could ask him when we had the Heat game with our feet on the floor. How about that?
He don't be there.
Oh, my bad. We can ask him when I go to the game on the sideline that I'm going to get denied for. No, damn. I'm just messing with you. No, but I think that'd be a great question because I wanted to hear from a receiver about being in the 3-point stand. Because if you think about the 40, the only person that plays like that is really the defensive line.
Lamar Thomas never was in the 3-point stand?
No, I think Lamar came after that. He came after Mike. Mike was kind of like in that transition of after he did it, then it kind of went away.
I'm going to ask Mike. I asked him this year.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But anyway, man, Street, when the next practice, man?
Friday.
Then they offer like spring break or something, right?
Yep. They do that goofy shit every year.
Yeah. They just try to get that crap out of the way. Then the shorties go eat a bunch of food, drink a lot of liquor, and then come back to practice. Try to make a play. Man, you know how boys be on them OEs.
I took a video of that parking lot today, boy. Woo, boy, them some cars out there, boy. Hellcat, Scat Pack, Bone, Maserati. Boy, them boy don't went from eating ramen noodles
to eating Roman noodles. They get them them noodles getting flued in. They flew it in. Some Roman noodles.
Can you please pass the Grey Poupon? Them boys don't went from starving to steaking. Hey, that boy.
Hey, from starving Marvin to goddamn Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, dog. They got a butler and everything. I don't want to hear nobody talking about they hungry. Better be hungry for some tackles. But anyway, man, Street, I appreciate you coming through, man. 1,125 people in the building, man. That is on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter off in here. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. We know we missed y'all on Hayes Street, man. We had to take care of some stuff, unfortunately, but we made back up for it on Canes Talk Live. And Juan Manuel, you better be happy. We talking about the Canes. Look at this. Coach, I love women on a 3-point stand. Juan Manuel, go to bed.
I mean, I ain't never had one in the 3-point stands, Juan. What y'all freaking deaky stuff y'all doing, Juan? 3-point stand? Hayes, you put them in the 3-point stand?
Say hut. So anyway,
I'm playing quarterback on the coach.
Wow, they're playing over Rudy. There you go, kids. Spam the state. There you go. Spam the state. But anyway,
two guns. She's still in here. All right, 2 guns, man. Go and get some rest. See you Monday. I'm out of here, Hayes.
I'm out of here too, man. So appreciate y'all. Much love. With all that being said, we're gonna catch y'all on the rebound. We out of here. Peace. God dang, Street. These Canes crazy. Huh? And I'm loving it, dog. I'm loving it. Canes 12-0, baby. Hard Rock. August 31st. 178 days, 15 hours, 58 minutes, and 13, 12, 11 seconds for the little leprechaun get booted across the goddamn field. Oh, shiver me timbers, my pot of gold. Get that crap out of here, man.